in the city of Kronos, everyone woke up to the sound of a roaring waterfall. This wasn't a waterfall of water, but a waterfall of noise. The moment the sun rose, the citizens were deluged with the demands of their bosses, the complaints of their neighbors, and the endless buzz of their digital devices. They lived in a state of reactive panic. By the time they finished their first cup of coffee, their peace was already stolen. They felt like leaves swept away by a flood, with zero sovereignty over their own souls. Among them lived a man named Elian. Elian was a master weaver. His fabrics were famous, but lately his work was fraying. His hands trembled. He told his friends, "The world starts screaming before I even open my eyes. I am losing my center." He decided to visit the great weaver, an old woman who lived in a quiet hut at the very edge of the city. She produced the most beautiful, unbreakable tapestries in the world, and she always looked as calm as a mountain lake. "Master," Elian asked, "how do you keep your threads so straight when the world is so chaotic? How do you protect your peace from the morning waterfall?" The great weaver pointed to her loom. "The quality of the tapestry is decided by the first 10 threads you lay down. If those threads are tangled, the entire day is ruined. Most people let the world weave their morning for them. But a Stoic weaves their own fortress before they step out the door." She sat Elian down and shared the secret of the 10-minute sanctuary. "The first 3 minutes," she whispered, "are for silence and gratitude. When you wake up, do not reach for the world. Reach for your breath. Remind yourself, I am alive. I have a mind. I have the power to choose my character today." This is your internal anchor. Before the deluge begins, you must remember who the master of the house is. "The next 4 minutes," she continued, "are for the map of challenges. In Stoicism, we call this premeditatio malorum. You must sit and look at the day ahead. You will encounter the ungrateful, the rude, and the incompetent. Your car might not start. Your plans might fail. Do not be surprised by this. By anticipating the friction, you take away its power to hurt you. You are not a victim of the day. You are a prepared traveler." Elian looked worried. "Doesn't that make the morning gloomy?" "No," she laughed. "It makes you unshakable. If you expect the rain, you bring an umbrella. If you expect the storm, you stay in your center. It is the surprise of the struggle that creates the anxiety." "And the final 3 minutes?" Elian asked. "The final 3 minutes are for the garment of virtue. Ask yourself, what kind of person will I be today? If someone shouts at me, will I choose patience? If I am tired, will I choose discipline? You decide your action before the event happens. This is the ultimate form of control." Elian returned to the city. The next morning, when the waterfall of noise began to roar, he didn't reach for his phone. He didn't rush into the chaos. He spent 3 minutes in silence, feeling the gift of his own breath. He spent 4 minutes mapping the potential storms of the day, deciding that no external event could force him to lose his integrity. And he spent the last 3 minutes choosing his virtue. Today, it would be calm resilience. A strange thing happened. The waterfall was still there, the boss was still demanding, the traffic was still heavy, and the world was still loud. But Elian wasn't a leaf anymore. He was the weaver. He moved through the day with a sense of tranquility that confused everyone around him. He had reclaimed his sovereignty. This is the lesson for us in our modern hyper-connected lives. We have been conditioned to give our mornings away to strangers on the internet, or to the shadows of our own worries. We are building our lives on reactive panic rather than intentionality. Stoicism invites you to reclaim those first 10 minutes. It is not about being cold or emotionless. It is about being prepared. It is about realizing that while you cannot control what the day brings, you have 100% control over how you meet it. Tonight, put your phone in another room. Tomorrow, when you wake up, do not join the waterfall. Sit in your internal fortress. Lay down your first 10 threads with care. The world will try to pull at your fabric. It will try to tangle your yarn. But if you have woven your morning with wisdom, you will find that you are no longer a victim of the day. You are the architect of your soul. Start your day in the silence of your own power. That is where your healing begins.